Okay, hi guys. Just some quick budget bookkeeping, I guess. So yesterday I went to Napa and bought some oil, 2 quarts of oil. I have a 93, so it's like 20 something years old and doesn't leak oil super fast, but basically like a quart a month plus or minus. So, then while I was there, I also bought a thermostat. Yeah. It was like 14 bucks. And, no, because there was a discount, something. I don't know. It came out to like 8 bucks. I don't know how this all works out. They're crazy. But anyway, so I'm going to try replacing my thermostat and see if that gets me heat in my cab. And the thermostat's important anyway because if it fails the wrong way, then your engine can get too hot. And if it fails closed, your engine doesn't cool to the radiator. If it fails open, then it flows through the radiator before your car is even warm, so your car doesn't actually heat up. And that can cause problems, less problems than if it wasn't going to the radiator. But anyway, so I got to enter this into my my stuff. So since it's March, it is time to start a new page. This little book, cash book, somebody asked me about it. It is just, I bought this at the drugstore, same place that I got my little red wallet. It's just a Mead book, cash book. It's pretty basic. I've seen some non-Mead versions of them, so, I mean, they're everywhere. March 2018. So starting balance, I keep $100 in my account. When my bank account hits 100, I consider that to be the equivalent of 0. So on the first, I got disability. Where did I write that down? I wrote that down. Oh, I wrote it down right here. Okay. I got, so that's a plus 26930. So that brings me to 36930. And then on the same day, I pulled out my cash, minus 200. And that brings us to 16930. Okay. And then on the same day, I did Napa oil thermostat. And since I funded that out of my car fund, I put a slash because it doesn't affect the balance. That is 1893. I enter it in here because this is kind of where I keep track of what's going on in my checking account. So, yeah. So what I still have to happen is my automatic withdrawal, my automatic transfer to my teeth fund, and I have 2 bills that are still going to come out that are about $25 together. So there's that portion of it. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, come on. Just a bookkeeper, page tracker, bookmark. That's the word, bookmark. All right. So now this is part of my maintenance and repairs. Oh, give me the pen. Okay, and this is March 1st, Napa. Oil stat. Minus 1893. Oh, math. Scratch paper. Okay, we've got 240, 68. I don't have a calculator right now. My calculator that I've had for I don't know how long decided to die. I do have my graphing calculator from high school somewhere. 8 minus 3 is a 5. 6. That brings us to 39. 16 is a 7. 39 minus 18, 9. 8 is 1, 3, 2, and 2. 221. 221.75. Normally I use my phone, but that's what I'm recording on, so that's not gonna work right now. Alright, so there is that. Just enter this stuff in there. So next I've got, set that guy to the side. Set my scratchy papers to the side. And then this book is it's by Wells Street by Lang. I don't know. I picked this one up at Barnes and Noble's. The one that I got before that I got at Bi-Mart, which is kind of like a co-op here in Oregon. So yeah, I don't know if, I think you can probably find it online if you so desired. Okay, so we got disability was $269.30, cash 200, Napa 1893. So that is all that I do to reconcile my receipts. So then I will just fold this guy up. Yay for military discounts. I think I saved, I don't know. It doesn't show you what your discount is. %, maybe? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, so if you served in the military, don't forget to ask for your military discount. So all that I do is when I get done reconciling my receipt, I just stick it in here. And then this is where I keep my allowance, 20 bucks a week if I keep up on reconciling. Normally I do my reconciling on a Sunday, but it's cash envelope stuffing time, so here we go. So I still have $40 plus I have, oh, I've got a receipt in here. Ah, good thing I was looking in here, huh? $1 and 20. So I ended up with $61 left over in my allowance for February. That's cool. So there. What I do with this is I have a can. This is my rainy day fund can. I suppose this is the right way to see it. And then I just enter down, just like in my last video where I did my food, I just write down that I added, we got 3, 2 plus 61, and that's leftovers. And 61 and 75 is 13? No. 12, yeah, 13. 136 is what I should have in this can. So we will double check. 20s, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Somebody asked me last night after I posted my video of me locking up around the school. No, I don't work security. I'm just a custodian. We primarily clean things, but we also make sure that all of the doors are locked because as custodians, we're kind of the last people to leave the building. So if anything gets left unlocked, that is upon us. And yes, I've gotten in trouble for things being unlocked in the last couple months. So let's see, we were at 120, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 136. And we expect to have one, what was it? Yeah, 136, so we're good. 3, 2, 136 is our total. So that's all that I do in there. The reason why I put a clip on this is that then I know that that's 100 and I don't have to go back in and count that every single time that I put money in there. So that there is my rainy day can. So if you hear me talking about my rainy day fund or my rainy day can, like, this is it. When it rains, it pours. It's just an old Morton Salt, I don't know, just kind of like an old can, I guess. It's kind of fun. Okay, so then the money that I pulled out yesterday, I pulled out $100 in 20s. So one of those is for me, and the other 4 go in here. And then all of this goes in here. So this, oh my gosh. Everything I do seems to make more mess. It's like I exist in my own space or something. I don't get it. At least my messes are my own and not somebody else's messes. Okay, so what was this? This was a deposit at the bank. So I need to check in on this. So I'll put this in. I'll put this in my cash book as a reminder. So this was a deposit that should have gone into my dental. So there we go. Cash book found at drugstore. My planner, just all it is just every month. I had another version. I've got a video out about my planners. Another version that was like had a month and then every week. Like weekly spread too, but I wasn't using the weekly spread, so I figured I might as well not purchase another one of those. But I like this. This is kind of pretty. And so there's that. That's I have now reconciled a receipt. I have entered in my disability and my cash pullout, and I've also put it in here in my calendar. Why do I write it in so many places? Because this is just, I don't know, I like this because I'm a visual person and I like the picture of the month. And then in here, this is just like the list version so that like my analytical brain can do the math on things. So in here I keep track of my sinking funds, my car repair replacement, my leftovers from February, I put those into my car replacement fund instead of my teeth fund. So now my car replacement is at $911. Keeping track of my fuel. I replenished my fuel is like 15th through the 15th, so that one's a little bit weird, but yeah. My savings accounts, my gifts accounts, and then I also keep track of what comes and goes through my checking account. So that's kind of all that is. So anyway, so that's why I keep this one, is just kind of to keep track of the numbers and keep track of the transactions by either by fund or by account. And then this is just kind of like so I can have a picture of what's going on, and I can kind of, I don't think, like, okay, so I have ADHD and my brain sees things different. So, like, I can't think of a month in a list like this. Like, the picture of the month works better for my brain. Anyway, so there's all that. Put this back in here. Okay, so that's what's going on with all of that. That's done. All right, it's time to go to work. All right, bye guys.